and Rookie of the Year, Nicholas Cusack. Finishing in 8th, it is Donnie Culprit. 7th place this year with 1 win to his credit. He broke the streak and he was in the hunt all year, Steve Carrier. It was great to see this driver progress throughout the season, highlighted with 1 win, Tyler King. Your 2011 champion finishes 5th this year, Billy Rogers. Woo! 2nd year out, finishing in 4th, 1 win to his credit, Bobby Timmons. Finishing in 3rd this year with 5 top 5s, 9 top 10s, he is Kelly Moore. The driver who finishes 2nd, 1 win to his credit, 5 top 5s, but get this folks, 14 top 10s, incredible consistency for the Naughty 40, Dan McKay. And ladies and gentlemen, you've seen him a lot tonight. 15 championships into his career. He is the main racing legend, planning a 2nd Beechridge championship. Give it up for Mike Rowe! Come on up here, Mike. Mike, you come on up here, you get the big box. Right over here. Pretty nice. All right, I'm here with 3rd place Kelly Moore. Kelly, it was a very consistent season for you, and it's great to see you compete here week after week. I mean, you've had so much success on a regional series and all up and down the East Coast, but what keeps you coming back to Beechridge? Why are you back with us on a weekly basis? It's awesome. I'm wondering why. It's awesome. It's just fun to see you here every week.
Well, it's a quick answer. It's pretty close to home, isn't it?
And you had a real solid season that wasn't really going to be a full season. I talked to you earlier in the year, and you said, well, you know, there's some stuff coming up, and August comes around. I'm like, wow, August? What if he's in the points race? Is he going to go by the wayside? And what happened with all that other stuff? Because you were here every week.
Well, it was just a lot of fun out there at Beechridge. I mean, the Cusack family does such a great job, such a great bunch of guys to race with. And, you know, the crew didn't want to travel anymore, and they said, you know, we'll try Beechridge for the year. And it was just easy for everyone. I've traveled for years and done it, you know, from Thursday to Sunday, so it was a great relief.
What was the highlight for you in this past season?
Probably being home every weekend.
There you go, that's all it is. It's perspective at this point in his racing career, to be able to go home from a man who spent so many years on the road. 3rd place, Kelly Moore. So over here we go to Dan McKay. Dan, you started out like a rocket this year. The 40 was on it. The season was incredibly consistent. 14 top 10s. What do you attribute that to?
I had a great bunch of people working with me this year, and you know, I just put our head down after last year. It was pretty disappointing, and I had a great bunch of guys, and they pretty much kept me motivated all year.
You see, the interesting stat is that last year was the first time that he hadn't finished in the top 10 in points since 2003. That was motivation. But you had some crew members come on that were part of when you first came around in the Pro Series, old schoolers. Did that breathe new, old life into your team?
Yeah, it definitely did. I mean, many years ago when I first started out in the sports series, I had Dan Buba help me out a bunch, and he was a great help to me, and Jason Kennedy and Greg's been with me forever, and with those guys on my side, I felt like I just couldn't lose every week.
You are a mainstay in this division. Is it safe to say you're back in 2014?
Of course.
All right, some of the sponsors that got you here?
Of course, McKay's Top Gun, and JP and Family Group Specialist, and you know, never know, there's always a quarter panel free.
Yes, right. Dan McKay, 2nd place this year. Now, let's see if we can address your family, your crew, and everyone that helped you get part of it. I know, geez, this is going to be tough. Hey, do we got anything? We have anything in the budget for a step ladder? Officers, do we have anything that we can help me out with? Anything? Oh, here we go. Thanks, Dan. All right, this is just. Yeah, let's trade, Mike. No, I can never be above Mike Rowe. I'm going to see if they're balanced. This is going to be an epic fail. All right? All right, how many people think this is just going to end bad? How many want it to end bad? All right. So, well, geez, Mike, come on, don't make it worse. But Mike, you're 15 championship. You've done countless interviews. You've been here before. What makes this season unique and this moment, this night unique for you?
Well, you know it. It was for Jason Fowler. We probably wouldn't be here. And I listened to Mikey's speech, and it was awesome. He said everything. It was definitely all about Jason.
Yeah, it was a very special year. You came out of the gate. I mean, I was talking to the Fowler family and yourself, and you all had the same goal. We want to come out. We want to win every race. We want to win every night. And what happened on opening night?
Yeah, we won, and that was just great for Jason.
It was determination that got you to where you are. And earlier in the evening, and it's interesting, I want to cap this off as really our last driver that we interview, and we all have different reasons why we're here. What this is, to me, to all of us, I think this is what we do is different. On paper is what it is, but I think it's much more different to our heart. So, Mike, you've accomplished everything that there is to accomplish in main racing and up and down the East Coast. Why do you love racing?
Well, some people like to fish, some people like to hunt, and I just love to race.
That's all there is. He loves it. His passion, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, the main racing legend. This is Mike Rowe, and I am gingerly going to step aside. Ladies and gentlemen, your top 10 Pro Series drivers, please face this. Whoa, are you going for an encore? I'm not stepping on that again.
I got one more thing I would like to say before we end this. Jordan, could you stand up, please? This, in December, we're going to Charlotte. And Dan's been there. We went down 2010. Him and I had a blast down there. It's just great. But what we want to do with you, Jordan, this year, Dickie, Wendy, Carol, and I come up with this. We're going to give you an expense-paid trips to Charlotte with us.
Wow.
Jordan. You know what, Jordan, the best thing about this is Wendy and Carol are going to pay for it all.
Yeah, Wendy and Carol, she's a wild woman. Are you sure? You guys sure about this? You give it some good thought? I'm sure you have. You know it is right. That's how we cap off the evening awards-wise. And ladies and gentlemen, again, your top 10 Pro Series drivers for 2013. Face this side of the crowd right here for some photos. And if you could just turn around to the right at your leisure. There we go. We got it. Race car drivers don't know how to turn right. Come on. All right, one more time. Your top 10 Pro Series drivers. Charlie Colby's like Kurt Busch in Talladega.